Visit chapmansbrewing.com for a retailer nearest you.
It's the BS Sports Show.
This man is hanging by a string. I think that he is a borderline psychotic at this point.
Welcome back to the BS Sports Show. We appreciate you joining us online, thebssportshow.com, at BS Sports The Fan, 347-324-5252. Billy Elvis, who is live from the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum tonight as he does his hosting duties with the Fort Wayne Comets. Wanted to head back in the locker room, I don't know, to give a swift on the butt to his man crush, Comets coach Gary Graham, but he'll be back on the line with us here in just a few minutes. It's a very cool situation for me to be able to talk to another pro athlete, and this time actually a family member. Obviously, it's pretty evident if you watch the arm wrestling video as I took on the multi-time national arm wrestling champion, world arm wrestling champion Cobra Rhodes on Monday, that none of the athletic ability in my family came to me because my brothers tended to steal it all. And my brother Jarrad is on the line right now. Him and his son are very unique in the fact that they are speed skaters, and not the ice kind, but the roller kind, and they are sponsored by Great Lakes Skate. You can check those folks out on Twitter or at their website. And Jarrad joins us now. Did you ever think there'd be a case to where you would be coming on the radio talk and with me interviewing you? I mean, it's got to make you happy in some ways, the fact that you're the one being interviewed.
Oh well, you know what? I'm okay with that. That's okay. You know what? I don't never look for any kind of fame or anything. I just enjoy and love what I do. So, but I love to get the word out. That's the best part about you doing this right now. Is unfortunately our sport isn't well known by any means, but very, very intense and very cool to be able to get the word out about it. So, appreciate it.
Now, for people who aren't familiar with it, you guys are skating on these inline skates for the most part. Now, there are still some old school quad skating, but for people who haven't seen a lot, how close does it mirror the ice speed skating that they would see in the Olympics? How closely mirrored is that what you guys do?
Now equipment's similar. I mean, so the boot part of the skate is almost is real similar to short track. Now there's two types of ice skating, obviously, long track and short track. Short track would be like Apollo Ono. Long track more of some different folks. Chad Hedrick would be a name that comes to mind. But anyway, so short track. We basically take that same type of boot, mount an inline frame on it with wheels. Mm-hmm. Four wheels for the most part. They're going to some 3 wheels, some different equipment stuff, but real similar. So we would be more like the short track stuff. Is what we
now,
do.
Obviously, falling a lot different. You fall on ice, yeah, it might hurt, but you tend to slide. Falling on a roller skating floor, if you've ever been roller skating and fell, you knew that hurts. Now, imagine going the speeds that these guys are going. How different is a fall from where you're at on a roller skating track to an ice track?
Well, you're right. You do fall. Here's the thing. I mean, anytime you fall at any type of speed and you hit the ground, it hurts. There's nothing good about it, whether it's ice or wood. Now, the difference when we hit the wood is typically it's made with a sticky coating over top of it, so you have grip. Because you need to have some sort of grip on this to be able to handle, 25-mile-an-hour speeds and sharp turns. So you need to have that grip. So when you hit, a lot of times, unfortunately, you stick, and it does some tearing of the skin and it's more of a bouncing and tearing type thing. It's not never a good thing when you fall by any means. But it's part of the sport, just like anything.
A lot of these meets that you guys go to, they usually redo their floors right before the meet. So I mean, it's ready just to tear you up if you fall.
Yeah, absolutely. They call it it's not really plastic. They call it plastic. Hey, we got fresh plastic. It's called that. It's not really that. It's a roll-on type of material that goes over top, and it makes it really kind of grippy and sticky.
It's almost like, if people think about it, it's almost like if you get a pair of football gloves at MC Sports, it's got that sticky type material feel to it.
Yeah, great analogy, absolutely. So it's got that real stick to it. So, these urethane wheels really grip to it. And again, you're hitting speeds in the mid, 20s. I mean, 24, 25, 26 mile an hour, which is really fast on a 100-meter track. It's a 100-meter oval. So
for people who are thinking that, okay, well, I'm not 18 or 22 anymore. I can't do this. This is a sport to where the whole family's involved, and anywhere from our dad, who is in his 60s now, all the way down. And how old is your littlest one that's in speed skating?
She just turned 4. Now we just put her on skates. Now she's not competing yet, but my 6-year-old, I have a daughter Ayana who's 6, who is competing. She's doing very well. She's in a grassroots program league right now, our grassroots program that's going on. That's for beginner skaters, and she's doing very well at that. She's actually won every meet this year, so she's done really well. And
wow.
then she actually placed in a larger scale division, which is sponsored by USARDS, which is governed by the USOC, U.S. Olympic Committee, is what that would stand for. So it's governed by the Olympics. So, and she's placed in that. So yeah, she's starting off well. Then I've got a daughter that's 11 that's competing in that program as well. And then obviously my son, who is 17, who is tearing it up all over the country and soon to be international. He skated in the pro circuit, which is called NSC, National Speed Skating Circuit, ProNSC.com, and he competed in that last year and kind of gave that up this year to work on trying out for the world team. He wants to try to make Team USA to compete internationally. So he's heading over to Geissingen, Germany, which is pretty cool, here in April to compete internationally, which is pretty cool as a 17-year-old.
Now, I know you guys are raising funds for that because obviously there's a big expense that comes with that, and doing a very cool raffle. Are there raffle tickets still available? People want to get involved in that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're $10 a piece. It's for basically a full weekend in Indianapolis. Anybody can hit me up on Facebook, or matter of fact, they could stop in and see me at my work or out at Bell Skating Rink. Either one of the two, they're welcome to come out and get them. They're $10 a piece. It does help raise money so Aaron can make it to Geissingen for the international, as well as come this to try out, like I said, for the Team USA. He's going to have to go to to Colorado Springs, to the Olympic Training Center, which is where they go out to try out for that. So he's going to be heading out to that, and I believe it's either June or July. It's a very expensive sport. Now we're fortunate, like you mentioned, GLskate.com, GreatLakesSkate.com. That's our sponsor, and Dave, who owns that, Dave Benson, he's been graciously sponsoring us and helps take care of some equipment, and that's a very expensive site too. So he's been very gracious to help us out there. So we're glad for that sponsor.
Is there a chance that inline speed skating becomes an Olympic event, a summer Olympic event, since they already have the ice skating in the Winter Olympics?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's been voted on a few times, and there's actually a petition that I just signed recently that's out there that got forwarded to me in an email to help sign it, that we keep petitioning for it. And the crazy thing is when you watch the Winter Olympics, skating is like one of the biggest watch events in Winter Olympics.
Right.
So it only makes sense, which I don't understand yet. It only makes sense in the Summer Olympics that this, if they embraced this and brought it in, that it would be one of the most watched events as well.
Now, for somebody who enjoys skating,
exciting. When you watch it, it is exciting. So.
Oh, it's extremely exciting coming to the meets and watching it, and there's such a sense of team and community between all the skaters. If somebody wants to get involved in this, because it's something you can do as a family, and they don't have a ton of experience, but they enjoy roller skating. Best to just go to your local rink, and I mean, it's something that can be taught. You guys obviously take beginners, and if somebody wants to get involved, what's the easiest way to do that for them?
Right. Yeah, you can. Not every rink has a team. That's the thing. I mean, you really gotta kind of search out for it. Again, fortunately, there's 2 teams here in Fort Wayne. That's a great part. There's one out at the Roller Dome. There's also one at Bell's, which is what I'm a part of, as well as my family. And like you said, it can be a family thing. I mean, all of my kids, myself, my dad, our dad. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We're all a part of this. I mean, everybody gets involved. So I'm fortunate enough I get to train with my son and my daughters all the time, and I'm with them 3 days a week at practice. We have practice tonight, by the way. Anybody's welcome to be a part of it. That's the cool thing. And here's the great part: you can come out and you practice, and guess what? You practice with pro athletes. I mean, my son Aaron's a pro. I mean, he had pro status. I mean, you're competing with guys who. It's not an untouchable sport to where the highest league, the highest level of competitors are untouchable. It's pretty hard to meet, and I mean, you don't get to go throw footballs with Peyton Manning. And I mean, this you do. I mean, you get to go out and skate, and you get the chance to practice with people who are at the top level of the sport.
And your son started out as a beginner as well, right? I mean, he worked hard to achieve this. It wasn't something that was just natural for him. He had to work hard at it.
plastic skates from Target or from Walmart is where he started, and the skates that he's on now are probably upwards of $2,000. But he started at the beginning and worked hard to get to this level. It's not an easy sport. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication.
Right, and his first love was football, and he decided that skating was what he wanted to get immersed in. So you can start and work your way up to the status where he's at, right? I mean, you don't have to come in there having any kind of God-given ability.
Anybody can do it. Yeah, anybody can do it. Anybody can. That's the cool part. Is it's a sport for anybody, and there's all levels of competition to get involved to. And like you said, it's a big community, and unfortunately, there's some tragic things that's happened this week, and as a community, they always embrace each other, and that's the great thing about the sport is that there's people who, again, with this tragedy that happened this week, there's people from all over the country that are supporting us, which is incredible. People who've never met this family that we're trying to help. So
yeah, there was a young girl who was 20 years of age who actually skated for the other team in Fort Wayne who passed away tragically at the age of 20. Family needs some help with the not that they've asked for it, but you guys have all banded together and decided to help raise money for her funeral costs for the family. Tell everybody about the event that's going on Friday. And again, you didn't even have to know the family to be a part of it because there's been an outpour from people who've never even met the family. How can people be a part of this coming up on Friday?
Friday out at the Bell's skating rink out in New Haven from 10 p.m. till midnight. There's basically a fundraising event. It's not. There's no cover to get in. You don't have to pay at the door to get in. You don't have to pay for a skate reel and that stuff. We're just accepting donations. So if you come in and you only got $2, leave us $2. If whatever you can afford to donate at the time is greatly appreciated. This family, her father skates with us. Has skated with him for the last 4 years. He's an incredible individual. He's tragically lost his son about a year and a half ago to disease, and now, unfortunately, this week has lost his daughter as well. So you can only imagine the tragedy that this family's going through. And we stand beside them, and we're definitely going to do everything we can on our end. Again. Can never bring anybody like that back, but definitely can help relieve some of the financial burdens that come with that. So, if anybody can make it out to support, it's open to anybody. Anybody that can help support this family.
And it's going to be a family event, even though it's later in the evening. It's going to be a family event. You can bring the whole family. And it's going to be, I think you explained it to me best yesterday, it's going to be a celebration of her life while helping to raise funds. It's not going to be a big, sad, mopey thing. It's going to be a celebration of life.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. That's the best part about it. It's going to be absolutely incredible. The Fort Wayne Derby girls, a lot of people are familiar with that and have been to their events. The Fort Wayne Derby girls are going to be in attendance to come help us out and help raise money. The Derby Brats, which would be the younger girls, are going to be there. The Happy Camper Roller girls, they're going to be in attendance. Bell Speed Club, Team Roller Dome, again, friends, family, people who don't even know the family are going to be there. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's invited.
You don't need to have skates to come out and do it. There will be skates available. You don't even have to come out and skate. You can just come out and be a part of it.
Yeah, skate rental's free. Doesn't cost anything. Absolutely. Again, there's no admission. I don't want to deter anybody by having to pay an admission to come. Come celebrate with us. Celebrate this young girl's life and with this family. And if you can afford to leave a small donation, we sure would appreciate it. There's going to be raffles. My sponsor is very gracious to be able to donate. He's going to donate some equipment to be raffled off. So if you are a skater, hey, guess what? There's going to be skating equipment there that you can jump in a raffle and help raise some money, some shirts, some stickers, some food. It's going to be a very nice event for this family.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to bring out a couple of autographed sports items that you guys can raffle off as well. We'll do what we can to help.
Oh, yeah, hey. We are accepting anything. Like I said, you can only imagine the financial burden. And I'm sure people do out there who have lived a certain situation, the financial burden that comes with this. And the last thing we want anybody to be able to do is deal with that. We'd rather have them just be able to grieve, with some people as well, and not worry about that money situation.
Hey, quick question before I let you go from Twitter. I got a guy on here that wanted to know about donating some gift cards for Walmart and for restaurants. That's those things. You guys are taking those as well, right?
Absolutely. God bless them. Absolutely. We accept anything. Preferred Auto today donated some, oil changes and alignment to raffle off.
Awesome.
Again, some skating equipment's been donated, some shirts have been donated, some stickers have been donated. All this in a matter of one day. We put this together last night. I was on the phone till midnight with you trying to put this together.
Very
and get
cool.
some ideas. So, please.
Bell Skating Rink tomorrow night from 10 to midnight. You don't just show up, even if you don't skate.
Friday
just
night.
come. Friday night. Sorry, yeah. I've been thinking it's Thursday all day. Friday night.
Right.
Friday night. I'll be out there after the weekend starter party at Wrigley, and you can come out and just have a great time. For more information, you can check out Bell's Skating Rink's Facebook page. Again, for the sponsor, your sponsor who's been so good to you and Aaron, glskate.com, Great Lakes Skate as well. And good luck this season. I know that you guys have it in you to bring another national championship home.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. We're going for it, and like I said, rooting on Aaron, hopefully to try out and hopefully make this Team USA. Huge honor. So yeah, check out glskate.com, Great Lakes Skate. They're a credible sponsor. Really appreciate them. So yeah, thanks for the plug. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you talking to us before practice. Go kill it out there, and we'll see you on Friday.
All right, well, take it easy. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody.
There you go. That's Jarrad gettys. My brother, but also a professional inline skater, and this benefit for one of their teammates, 20 years old, tragically passed away this week. Bell's Skating Rink in New Haven, coming up Friday night, 10 to midnight. Make your way out and show some support. Again, the Fort Wayne Derby girls will be there and more. Take a quick break. We'll be back. We'll join Billy Elvis again from the Fort Wayne Memorial Coliseum as he prepares for the Comets game, where the Comets are taking on the Evansville Icemen. Did Billy get a pregame hug from Comet coach Gary Graham, his man crush? We'll find out next. You're listening to the BS Sports Show.
Okay, so what do you have?
Ryan, what do you think?
Lollygagging ain't for leaders. They're too busy making plays happen, answering the call, earning their big boy pants. Isn't it time to be the leader you were born to be? The playbook's right there, Captain. What's the call?
We'll have nachos, fried pickles, pretzels, buffalitos, honey barbecue wings, and waters all around.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Ugh, I hate these big-ass prices.
Sounds like you could use some big-ass savings.
I'd love some big-ass savings.
Kmart Shop Your Way members save 30 cents a gallon.
30 cents a gallon? That's a big-ass discount.
Big-ass discount.
A really big-ass discount.
Really big-ass discount.
Honey, this solves your big-ass problem.
Totally solves my big-ass problem.
Dad, look at that big-ass truck.
Big-ass man.
Hello, big-ass man.
Shop Your Way members get big-ass savings. Save 30 cents a